Hello fellow Spanish learners. So I thought today's video would be a little different. We're going to do a walk and talk. I'm actually on my way to the hardware store right now. I'm going to go there to pick up a few things. If you want to know more about that, that's going to be in next week's video. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. So I have a question for you. Do you struggle with confidence in your Spanish? If you're subscribed to the channel and you've watched our videos, you know that this is something that I struggle with a lot. I constantly struggle with being confident in my Spanish. Sometimes I'm super confident and sometimes I can understand everything, sometimes I can understand nothing. With that, I want to tell you a story that happened to me in the States that really boosted my confidence in my Spanish. As some of you know, last year my dad passed away and I went to the States to help my mom take care of things. One of those things was getting a roof put on her house. My dad had been in the process of taking care of this, and long story short, I found a notebook of his that had information about the person he was going to go with to get the roof done and stuff like that. The guy's name was Hector. My dad was quite the do-it-yourselfer. He and I had taken on lots of home improvement projects over the years, but putting on a new roof is a little out of my home improvement wheelhouse of knowledge. So thankfully my uncle stepped in to help me get this done. The plan: Hector and my uncle come to my house and they discuss what materials needed and what all we need to do to fix this roof. And then me and my uncle will go buy the material and Hector and his crew will come and put on the new roof. The problem though was at this meeting, Hector and my uncle had trouble understanding each other. Hector knew that I spoke some Spanish, so he started telling me everything in Spanish. Okay, I decided to actually go and sit in a park because it's kind of annoying trying to walk and talk and be aware of what's around you. But anyway, so he started telling me everything in Spanish out of the blue. Surprisingly, I actually understood everything. I kind of became the translator. Hector would tell me what all he wanted to say, and then I would tell it to my uncle in English, and then my uncle would tell me something in English, I would tell it to Hector in Spanish. Off we went around the roof and around the house, measuring things, talking about material. By the way, have you ever had that happen? Have you ever had to be like the translator for something? Maria would always get kind of annoyed at me and tell me how tiring it was to be the translator, because she used to have to do that for me a lot. And she would tell me, oh man, you need to learn Spanish because like my brain's fried because I've been doing this translation for you, and it's very exhausting. And I actually agree with her. It's really exhausting. We did this. I was the roof translator for like an hour. My brain had turned to mush. But what's cool about it is I was able to be this translator and get this done. It was a really cool experience. Sure, there were times that, I messed up and I said the wrong thing or I didn't say things correctly. It was really like I unlocked some new kind of superpower. My confidence was like through the roof. No! So fast forward a few days later, Hector and his crew come and they start to put on the roof. They're a mix of people from Mexico and Guatemala, and I was really excited to use my Spanish. So I went up on the roof with them and chatted with them. They didn't seem to mind me hanging around, so it was really cool. One thing that I started to notice was happening during this conversation was I no longer was translating in my head what I was wanting to say. Everything was just flowing in Spanish. Like I was thinking in Spanish. It was just coming out perfectly. I mean, obviously there were some errors, but I finally realized that I can speak Spanish. It was really cool. I mean, for the next couple of days, all I wanted to do was speak Spanish. And I think I talked Maria's ear off in Spanish and she was really ready for me to shut up. Still, I have a long way to go. I still make mistakes. I still got a lot of things that I need to learn and errors that I need to fix. But having my Spanish allow me to complete one of my dad's projects and get a new roof put on the house for my parents, it was pretty awesome. And it opened up a new world of possibility and confidence that I never really had before. If you need help with your Spanish, we have courses on our website. You can find a link in the description or go to courses.whynotspanish.com. That's it for this video. I'm going to get out of the sun and start walking towards the hardware store. If you want to know why I'm going to the hardware store and you want to know more about the names of tools in Spanish, then make sure to subscribe so you can see that video when it comes out next week. I hope you all like this video and that it's some way an encouragement to you. And remember, if you're going to learn a language, why not Spanish? Ciao.